Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Artistry Gaming. I think we know what we're about here. I think you probably know what this campaign is, so I'm going to launch right into it, get the Soviet turn started. Leningrad front's turn. Again, not going with the frontal attacks here. Maybe they need their Katyushas. Maybe they realize that they can't win with the Katyushas. They're just waiting for me to let off on them. I have no idea. And they're even digging in here, which suggests that they're kind of done. Here, on the other hand, they're very active, moving guys around in circles for no apparent reason, although they might be developing units for an attack here. It looks like we might get one of those happening. This is being strengthened heavily. Here we go. We are under attack here. I couldn't be happier. This is exactly where I would want an attack to take place, and I want them to weaken themselves, so let's do this. I am very excited to have the chance to pummel them just a little bit. Alright. Let's see, is that AA regiment around here, by the way? The one that I disorganized? Here it is. Okay, this is what it has left. That's good to know. Interesting. Alright, let's see this thing, folks. This is the same map, right? Fingers crossed this is that map that I was able to use the last two times. It should be. This is the same sector of front, I think. It is. Alright guys, let's hand them their heads. And even better, it looks like they're attacking with just 2 regiments, which means that another 3 regiment attack might be coming in a minute. It's hard to express how excited I am for these prospects here. Excellent. And they don't have any heavy artillery, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Didn't think they did though, so. Excellent. And you guys probably have seen how I set up here. It takes a couple minutes to get everything into its proper position. I haven't had to use this fallback position at all yet. Yes, sir. Very good. And we also have our full 60-point starting total, so we'll have more than enough resources to completely decimate a Soviet attack. Alright, excellent field of fire on that gun. Kavari can go here. And these, I love these recon units there. Let's put our commanders into the field. As I grow increasingly confident, I increasingly forward deploy my guys. Very good. Maxim's out, baby. You know how it do. This to attract some enemy fire. These Solitherns just slow up the enemy and make them shoot at almost nothing. Okay, we do have an anti-tank gun. Excellent. And I think I'm going to replace these snipers with proper arty spotters for the purposes of this round. Including here. Here. As well as some commanders for me.
Selvä. Ei uutisia.
All right. And of course our abundant machine guns. Will help make a positive difference for us. Let's get some of these. Not these. Actually, that's fine. These guys are what I was looking for.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään. Tarvitko kyytiä?
Move them up. We also still have enough to put up multiple machine guns.
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni.
On top of our already formidable defenses. I don't particularly like spending my points at this time when I feel like they could not be. Or I don't like let me clarify. I don't like buying artillery at the beginning. I like having all my troops out in the exact positions, and then afterwards supplementing with artillery. But here I'm having trouble even finding enough places to put infantry that I still need for ground troops. My leaders are helping me find spots to buff these anti-tank guns and get them shooting a little more effectively. For the most part, though, not really seeing very much need in any particular spot for a bunch of guys. Oh my god, we even actually have an extra Solothurn. Well, yeah, I think I am frankly just going to go ahead and get some howitzers up and running. But rather than having the howitzers right off the bat, I'm just going to mark the locations where I'll have them with supply trucks. And I'm having them far away because I'm so glad these supply trucks are upvetted. I don't know what difference that makes. Thank goodness I have upvetted supply trucks that can, I don't know, drive faster or something. Be more accurate in delivering supplies? I don't know. I'm going to establish my artillery batteries around these 4 spots. Now, does my artillery have radios? I never even bothered to check. I have no idea.
Selvä homma, Kapu. Valmiina taistoon. Päätepysäkki. Jouluksi kotti.
There you go, boys.
Mitäs tehdään?
I think it's safe to say that we got this. Although this thing will definitely kill whatever. It would certainly kill this. This thing might be able to kill it before it manages to return.
Odotetaan käskyjä.
sir. You're gonna get hit on that, won't you? Oh, not quite. Barely managed to kill that gun before being knocked out itself. Those infantry guns are the best thing to use against these bunkers. Actually, this thing is still doing pretty much okay. We have artillery. These do use radios. That's the same kind that the infantry have in theirs, right? Same kind of artillery. It is. Let's get him going. Knock it out. Oh, you saw it. You can see it's coming for you. Oh, they got out. Oh well. You have to have some light artillery assets. What is the range on these? Ah, it's unlimited. Unfortunate. It will be able to return fire on me. I used to like putting my artillery pretty far forward right up here, but it exposed it to so much mortar fire that I don't think it's really feasible. So I was starting to keep my artillery very far back because I'm too scared of losing it. Which has its advantages and its disadvantages. I would have you counter battery, but it just fire it well, it's fine. How do you like... Wow, that's a lot of fire. Yeah, how do you like 2 Maxims? I thought there was a third direction too there for a second. Somewhere. I said fire whatever you want. They said, yeah, we're gonna counter battery. Lucky boy. Fire at will. They don't have much of a chance at all, do they? I'm gonna speed this up. There's not really much to worry about, I don't think. Bunkers coming under pretty consistent mortar fire. That's to be expected, I think. Sadly, these guys unloaded too early, so... thanks to my order here to them, I think, so... They have to get in position first. Yeah, these are pretty small explosions there. Not a lot of firepower being left. But oh well, you know, that's all you got. Okay, we've got more guys available. Let's start bringing them up in form of... Actually, we don't need our mortars out yet. Let's form another battery. I don't like batteries of 4. I think that's a bad idea. Definitely flatten the city, though. I do approve. Wait, this is actually Finnish soil, so I don't actually approve of just randomly wiping out structures. My apologies. Command nets are strong. All our guys are very buffed and really dealing out lots of accurate damage. Do I have any more medium artillery to bear that I can bring to bear? One. Just one piece, okay. It's not enough to make a battery, so I'm not going to bother. Instead, I'll bring up mortars. They killed the truck, but these guys survived. That's a little odd to me, but okay. Run, kiddos. Clearly my gunners have decided this is the place to knock out, and are destroying it as such. I like to have 5 mortars in a battery of mortars, so let's get 1. Come on, where's another 81 mil mortar? A little sad that I don't have one. In fact, all I have is another 120 mil. So we'll put those all in the same battery with 2 supply trucks to keep them going. Commander to make them more accurate. I've got to have another supply truck somewhere, right? Come on. Oof, these Finnish boys are short on supply. We'll get a commander out here to buff these. Alright, a leader. And we'll start doing it to all of these. Normally I prefer to have my leaders out front, right, with everyone else, but I think I can make an exception because I have so much available. Clearly you guys are big fans of just wiping out everything in this area. Don't know why, we haven't even spotted anything, but the AI knows better sometimes than the people.
Perkele, minuun osui. Yksi ryssä vähän.
Yeah, I don't have any more leaders, so well. They don't... You guys don't need to be that accurate, it's fine. Accuracy's not that important. Just sheer number of guns is.
Miehet valmiina. Vaanut odottaa, herra kersantti. Liipasin sormea kutkuttaa. Valmiina ampumaan.
Wish there was a counter battery fire option. Mortars, but there's not. I think they're gonna attack me again this next turn. I'm really looking forward to that.
Tarvitaanko Hiitolan kanssa? Paloittelen.
There we go. Now they're shooting it up there. Very good.
Valmiina kuljetukseen.
Just go ahead and fire now. I don't care.
Valmiina.
Are you gonna get in that truck? Absolutely do not do that. Bad.
Koneet käyntiin, nyt mennään. Jussi, pysy alhaalla.
Let's get infantry up and start pushing here. Just for fun. Finally, getting some fire in on these guys.
Lääkintämies.
We have to be a little lenient on them because they only have 2 out of 3 battalions. There's not, they can't do their regular performance, but still not good for them.
Minuun osui. Jussi, pysy
I want to kill these Strelki.
Valmiina tykittämään kessu. Yksi ryssä vähän.
This area has been deemed flattenable. Clearly, I'm almost all priority. This little town. Goodbye, small town. It was good knowing you.
Lääkintämies. Nyt jäi nalkkiin.
What the hell? Did we just lose a unit? That's not supposed to happen.
Lääkintämies. Napaa kymppi. Selvä. Selvä homma.
Withering fire.
Tarkistakaa ammukset. Varokaa sivustaja.
No.
Nyt jäi nahki. Kiväärit valmiina.
I failed to notice the huge amount of snipers hiding in there.
Valmiina ampumaan. Lääkintämies. Vihollinen edessä.
Oh, pause, unload.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään.
Ooh, that was close.
Mitäs tehdään?
Get him.
Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua? Nyt varovasti. Jussi, pysy alhaalla. Turvat tukkoja, kuunnelkaa
made it.
ohjeita.
Want you to kill.
Perääntykää!
Go ahead and fall back. You don't need to risk yourself.
Kuoli mokolla. Ei kestetä enää. Ottako pojat?
And I'm out of supply, which is a good thing the battle didn't last that long because I don't have that much supply to keep going.
Ammukset lopussa. Selvä. Rypsämään.
Pretty fierce fighting happening here. Yes, come back and supply these guys.
Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu.
Oh well, he did not make it.
Selvä. Kuoli mokolla.
These are all of the cheeky. That's not helping their chances much. Yeah, not at all. I think our giant Kavari horde is taking some damage.
Marssirivistö eteenpäin. Turvat tukkoja, kuunnelkaa ohjeita.
I think it might be time to abandon this town. Let's put 5 Kavari up to buff up the line here, and then probably abandon the town here.
Huomio. Mennään pohjaan. Selvä. Kes. Katsotaan vähän kulman taakse. Kiväärit valmiina. Auta pois täältä. Kiväärit valmiina. Katsotaanpas vähän ympärille.
Cover the retreat.
Ei kestetä enää. Mikä niitä on vielä piilossa? Auta pois täältä.
Well, I lost Kavari. Where? Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua?
This is probably not an attack that I needed to undertake by any means. Not really necessary in any sense of the term, frankly.
Taaksepäin! Mitäs nyt? Valmistellettiin. Ei kestetä enää.
my support fire has stopped thanks to artillery running dry,
Tarvittiinko täällä
which
tulivoimaa?
is pretty sad. Makes me sad.
Yksi ryssä vähän.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't use your frag TNT against those guys. It's fine. You don't have to do that.
Selvä homma. Aamuksi lopussa. Oli mokoma. Kes. Kamat kouraan ja liikkeelle. Asemia ei jätetä. Kuulolla.
Kavos. Extra strength Kavos, that is. Wiping out everything that they see, very good. Doing normal Kavos things.
Pistimet kiinni. Selvä. Ammukset lopussa. 5 pistettä. Napaa 10. Miehet valmiina. Ammukset lopussa. Ei piiri tänne. Me tuota. Taitaa olla ihan lähellä. Olemme valmiita, herra kapteeni. Ammukset lopussa. Miehet valmiina. Auta pois täältä. Kiväärit valmiina.
Get shredded, you guys. Get wrecked. That was definitely a pretty good game if you ask me. I lost about 3 more guys than I had to, but overall, pretty reasonable there. If they've got that 3 battalions, I hope they're attacking again in the same spot as well. Hee hee. Wrecked. Maybe they're not attacking again here. That would be a disappointment to me, personally. If they don't attack again, since this has been a short term, I'll go ahead and do the I will go ahead and do these my turn as well. I think they've got reinforcements coming up from this way. And that some of them peeled off to bottle me up here even more thoroughly, which is not necessary. Okay, it's our turn. First thing I want to see is, can I attack? And the answer is a resounding no. There is way too much stuff in the area for me to do that. These guys are going to stay the way that they are. Meanwhile here, we'll keep up our fire of this coastal road. Not really a coastal road, but, you know. There, that's fine. This guy, this is going to be our defensive line here. Here, here, and then here once this guy's ready. You dig in. You complete the encirclement. Alright, these guys are all stuck in their positions now. this guy, all I can do with him, I'm trying to dig this guy in and this guy to start to try to close this gap. Meanwhile, these guys are going to attack here and wipe them out. These guys are predictably trying to get away this way. I'm going to set up our AA probably here, in this town here. We have a complete link up and breakthrough. These guys move really slowly through heavy forest, although am I surprised? Not really. And here we are, roasting them. Absolutely. And our tanks are here, which is great news for us. Couldn't be worse news for the Soviets, though. I'll have to decide whether to bring them to the through here or derail them, or basically make them go from the trailhead here all the way down, or I have to think about that a little bit. No, these are continue to free to continue the breakthrough and harden this encirclement. This guy, his job is to wipe this out next turn, and this guy's job is to wipe this out. So these two are pinned for the moment. These two are going to wipe these two guys. But everything else, these guys are in position the way I want them. I wish I had some more guys to bring through here, but I just don't. We'll see if they can break through here or not. This is the weak area for sure. Let's see. Pretty promising. We're at turn 7. Almost halfway through. Let's do our rote, our typical bombardment of everything under the sun here. Every Katusha under the sun, that is, not everything. Please do your lovely normal job of keeping these guys pinned and basically just not existing for the purposes of this game. Please attack me, by the way. I would appreciate it in this sector. This is somewhere that would be useful. These guys, I think, might attack next turn. That would be good to see. But they're also digging in, so I'm getting like mixed signals here. I don't know what they plan to do precisely. This AA is actually a real thorn. If they deployed it here, it wouldn't matter too much, but here, this means that the airfield, anything coming down from a slice from here all the way to like here is going to be hindered. Anything in the air, all operations cannot be done. So past this line, behind this line, I can use air units, but on this side of it, I can't, thanks to this one guy here. And if it becomes enough of a problem, I will just directly move in and take it out. This I was meaning to deploy here. So do we move them here? I think we do, because we don't have a guarantee that these guys will evacuate. If I did know that they would somehow, I would move them down here, but I don't know that. So I'm not having them make that move. Rejoice, fellas, we're going to see some tank action soon on our part. Our Swedish infantry regiments. I don't know if these are, what's this supposed to mean, if these are Swedish, actual Swedish infantry, or if more likely these were infantry units that were guarding the Swedish frontier. That isn't really necessary because it's a neutral country. They're probably just like honor guard type units, but when this invasion happened, they really needed absolutely every guy down here. In fact, the Swedish infantry units were probably sent up there to recuperate from actual fighting down here in the south. So I am surprised they're not at least a little under strength. Excellent disposition of forces. Here, coming down into position. These guys are getting ready to move and make these guys' job hard. At this point, I don't want them to leave. They're not allowed. You guys are no longer given that freedom. You guys, I'm gonna pin you guys as long as possible. You guys can't leave anymore. You had your chance. You're screwed. And since we've got it, let's use the bombers as well and pin another one of them. I mean, haha, I mean our fighters, am I right, guys? If you wanted to leave, well, now you can't. You're screwed. You stayed for too long. I encircled you. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 regiments. Not counting these. These 9, I encircled 9 regiments with this encirclement. Things are going well. It'll take time for it to take effect, for them to be drained of all their resources and manpower, but for now, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to end the video here, guys. Pretty exciting developments. Things should move in a little more fast-paced manner, and soon I might attack here toward Viborg directly and just see what we can do here. Let's take a look now, though, and see. If this were to take place, I would want to pin at least this and this, and then every other A phase unit I could find, including these tanks, or B phase units. If this took part, I would be okay with that with these 3, but we'll see. But anyway, that's going to be for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Star Short Game, and signing off.